Let's get into ID verification letter. Okay. What is it? What is this letter tells you and what you need to do? যদি আপনি না করে থাকেন এবং আপনার রিফান্ড পাচ্ছেন না বলে আপনি মনে করেন আপনার রিফান্ড আটকে আছে, this could be one of the reasons. Let's get into ID verification letter. Okay. What is it?
So look, let's talk about why everyone's getting it. And it's, look, I had met a ton of people during the SETC when we were doing that. Look, there was just too many tax returns from all the offices coming in at one time. That's all it is. It's just a verification.
From the IRS?
From the IRS.
So what is this letter is just telling them to do?
Saying, hey, did you file this tax return or not? It's that simple.
Okay, so once you get this letter, just to break it down in layman's term, what is this letter tells you and what you need to do?
So look, everybody that I did the SETC for, I'm allowed to call the IRS and verify. They just have to sign something, and I can call and verify, and then they'll process the return, and you'll get your refund in 9 weeks.
Okay. What if you got the letter, for some reason you did not respond, or you did not get the letter, but you had an idea that maybe there was a letter because everybody else got it, you didn't get it. So two scenarios. If you have a hunch that you did not get the letter, but you think you should have because you have this feeling that you fall into that category, right? Well, that's one. Second is you didn't respond. What happens?
They will, if you don't respond
after receiving the letter.
If you don't respond to this, they just won't process the return.
So your return will be held up.
That's it.
All right, no penalties, no nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
So আপনারা যারা দেখছেন অনেকেই IRS এর চিঠি পাবেন for ID verification. যদি পেয়ে থাকেন আপনি ID verification letter, you must respond. আপনাকে রেসপন্স করতে হবে. You can go to any CPAs, certified people. তারা আপনার on behalf of you আপনার পক্ষ হয়ে তারা করবেন. যদি আপনি না করে থাকেন এবং আপনার রিফান্ড পাচ্ছেন না বলে আপনি মনে করেন আপনার রিফান্ড আটকে আছে, this could be one of the reasons, and it's an easy solution.
So easy.
The solution is,
look,
respond back
we
to
already
them.
know a bunch of people who already got the SET money, right? These are the ones behind that. Okay, so there's nothing to panic about. There's nothing for people to be worried about. Okay. It's as simple.
It's simple. Any other update that you are hearing from IRS side of the house, or anything that people are experiencing as far as the tax return goes?
I mean, everyone seems to have been getting their money. It hasn't been really a big issue. I mean, we see more problems on the New York State side than we see on the IRS side.
Oh, so on the federal side, it's smooth.
Correct.
But the New York State side,
it's been a little bit. I've seen letters I've never seen in my life saying, "Oh, prove that you've been actually living here."
Really?
Yeah.
Despite being living here.
Yes. And they filed taxes the last, 8 years? It's crazy.
Okay, same
but it's just like a lot of proof. They want a lot of proof.
So basically, it's just a lot of mumbo-jumbo nonsense. You just
There's nothing to be panicked about. All you got to do is give them, they want a W-2, they want a bank statement, just give it to them. Get your money.
Has nothing to do with Schumer and Kathy Hochul, nothing.
No, I'm not blaming them on TV.
I was just checking. All right, good. Now, this three things that we talked about, the IRS, the ID letter, verifications, and then you have the SBA loan. I think a lot of people will be delighted hearing that SBA thing of it. And if I were one of those big, borrower, I would be, because I would push the can down the road as far as possible.
As far as possible.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into one of the hottest topic in town,
of course,
or in the country now, housing. Real estate. So I will start with simple thing. People are confused. There are a group of people who are ready to jump in for any opportunity, any house that is available they can put their hands on. That's one group. The other group is, I'm not sure, should I wait or buy? The third group is, I can afford one. Maybe the interest rate is coming down a little bit. Please explain.
Well, let's talk about what's actually going on in this market.
Right.
Inventory is incredibly low still, and it's actually gotten worse in the last few months.
So not too many houses, in simple term, available for you to pick from. Okay.
But why is that happening? It's still very simple, and I think we brought it up last time.
Right.
If I have a 3% loan, why would I go sell my house and move into another house with a 6% loan? I mean, it'd be crazy. That's what's going on right now. So until the interest rates come down to a reasonable level, what I call reasonable, say 5%, then you'll see a lot more housing coming on the market, right? My prediction is, hey, listen, if they actually cut the rates, which they said they were going to do, and again, that is still up in the air. We can always touch on that. But as soon as that happens, then you'll see everything level out. But if it stays like this, we're going to have real housing shortage.
Okay, so MD Rana, আমি আপনার প্রশ্নটি দেখেছি, I saw it. I will respond to it. একটু সময় দিন আমাদেরকে, আমরা দিব. So interest rate remains as it is, unchanged. Then the shortage of the houses will persist.
It will.
That's one thing.
That's definitely
now,
true.
People who are, this is the people, the three group of people I just said, standing on the sideline to jump on any opportunities that there. What would you tell them?
Look, you're just going to jump on something. You got to make sure you're coming in with a good price. The problem is right now, because of the shortage, there's a million people behind you overpaying for these houses.
So it's not a seller. It's a seller's market, not a buyer's market.
It's back to a seller's market.
Yeah, that's what I was actually referring to. Okay, the people who are iffy. So I'm not sure. I want one, but what will happen? Should I buy now or wait? What would you tell them?
You should look for your house that you want. If it's something you have to have, buy it. You can always refinance later. But if you're just looking to buy a house, not exactly sure what you want to do, look, the time is on your side. So you can see how the market pans out in the next couple of months.
What do they say? If you think long, you think wrong. Does it apply here?
No, because if you're going and actively looking and you find the house you must have, then you've done nothing wrong.
Okay, so if you find something that you must have, you should have, and you want it, and you have the affordability, go for it.
Exactly.
Right? People who wants to wait, what would you tell them?
I mean, look,
because the reasoning behind it is, hey, I think the interest rate is going to drop even maybe quarter of a point.
You're just going to see more people coming on the sidelines.
And making it difficult for you.
It's just going to be difficult.
Okay. So আপনারা যারা দেখছেন, যারা অপেক্ষা করছেন, আপনাকে একটা জিনিস মনে রাখতে হবে, আপনি যখন ওয়েট করবেন, ইনভেন্টরি যদি এরকম লোই থাকে, ইন্টারেস্ট রেট যদি আনচেঞ্জ থাকে, অর্থাৎ কোনো পরিবর্তন না আসে, তার অর্থ হচ্ছে আপনি যত দিন দেরি করবেন, দ্য মোর ইউ ওয়েট, হাউজিং প্রাইস উইল গো আপ, ইন্টারেস্ট রেট উইল গো আপ, এবং আপনার একসময় এটা ধরা ছড়া বাড়ে যাবে। সো আপনি যদি কোনো কিছু পেয়ে থাকেন, আপনার চলবে, ওকে, আপনি পছন্দ করেছেন, টেক ইট।
Because people sneeze. Because not everyone washes their hands. Because kids touch a lot of things. Set a date to get your COVID shot and RSV if eligible. Because if you're wondering, should I get my COVID shot? Think about other people. Learn more at nj.gov/health/vaccines.
নিউইয়র্ক থেকে সম্প্রচারিত TBN 24 টেলিভিশন বিশ্বজুড়ে বাঙালির কণ্ঠস্বর।